They never lose hope when the shadows grow long and the deceit runs strong. Yeah. Truth never dies when the world is calling you. Can you hear it screaming out your name?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome back to another episode 18. We got through with episode 17 here on the Moment of Truth. And first of all, I want to introduce somebody that just told me the truth about it. And I'm going to bring her on to the episode 18 so she can tell the whole world the truth, as we're going to invite the owner of FEW, Dixie Ski, to the stand.
Hello.
Now,
Can you
Dixie,
hear me?
yeah, I can hear you.
Oh,
Here's-
okay.
Here's your
'Cause I
time
can hear you barely.
to put the truth out so everybody can hear you.
Yeah, I didn't think it was Peck at first, and I know it wasn't Peck. And I know it was like Aaron that done all this stuff, the fake accounts and all that crap.
So
But
which Aaron are we talking about? Is it Aaron Rage or Aaron O'Connor?
both of them. Because I think it was both of them at first, because the way that Feck is not really smart to make the fake accounts. And Gangster even told you that too, that Feck was not able to make fake accounts because he's not smart enough. Because it gave me a red flag right there, because he texted me one day when we was making an account for him that he was like, well, how do you do this? And I had to explain to him how to do it. And show him how to do it. Me and Iceman did. So that's one reason why I know that Feck didn't do it.
I sent DJ an invite on Discord, so DJ should be hopping in here very soon, as well as everybody else. Now, the question that pops up is, when we found out that I get a message and a screenshot from Aaron O'Connor supposedly saying that he was one behind this and pretty much having a war between ONW and Ricky's company, I'd like to know your intake on that.
Well, I never know that he was right behind it or anything, because he didn't even tell me and Babe about it or anything. But when I saw the message that Iceman sent me, I was like, well, okay, I guess he was behind it, because I guess he's the one that told him that we was trying to take over when we wasn't. Because only what we was trying to do is grow bigger and better and get other shows better. But we mostly got blamed for most of the shit too.
So in other words, I'm going to be truthful here on the Moment of Truth, that we pretty much talked with ONW for Titan Nation Alliance, as well as myself and DJ, and I have to say on my part that ONW is not behind it here on the Moment of Truth. So for my followers, I hope you understand, we're not working together, but I'm just taking up for them and letting my viewers know that ONW and FEW is innocent in this. And we pretty much have screenshot proof who really was behind this. And it goes to show you that you got to be cautious on who you trust, because you think you can trust somebody, and then it's like a book uncovering the true secrets and the true identity about them.
Yeah, it's mostly like this, CJ. Go with your gut feeling, or like go and see something for yourself before you judge, if you get what I'm saying.
Yep. So now we know who done it, and I'm going to try to vote. And I know DJ's got a lot to say, because he's getting tired of the blame game too. So I'll send him an invite in case he decides to hop in. But, I mean, we're supposed to be a call community that has passion for professional wrestling. But the question is, how can you be in that state of showing love and appreciation and having everything that has to do with being drama free at the same time, when you got people that's got holding grudges, people that's trying to put people under the bus, which I call bullshit on that. And speaking of the devil, I know DJ's got a lot to say about some topics here, and we're going to invite him to the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome on the Moment of Truth, DJ Chaotic.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? What's up, ladies and gentlemen? The first thing on my mind is this. I don't know who you are or what you are doing these fake accounts, spreading out these false rumors on everything going on. But I will tell you this. Whoever is behind it needs to come forward now.
Yep. We figured out who's stirring the shit. And, I mean, you can't run. You can't hide from it. You might as well just...
And I mean, on top of all that, here's the other thing about it. Aaron O'Connell, Mr. Fake XCW guy, you do realize you are behind a whole lot of bandits right now. At the same time, you are defending two people who we have irrefutable proof on that basically ties everything to them.
Well,
at the same time, why are you harboring these people in your show?
Well, here's the thing. Dixie can pretty much give us intake, because she's had Jade Wade and her crew in her show. She can inform and enlighten the audience here on what they do in a normal basis as far as drama goes. So, Dixie, if you want to, you got the floor and the mic to pretty much reveal the truth for everybody hearing on the Moment of Truth.
Yeah, mostly Jay is nothing but trouble. She starts stuff, and she's supposed to be underage, and I don't know if she is or not, but she's calling that she's 15. And then she goes and makes fake accounts of my husband, 2 accounts of his, and then CJ's. And she starts a drama and stuff, calling bitches something else.
And I wholeheartedly believe that she is behind all the madness.
We got real bad echo. I can hear echo.
And I believe that she's a part of the madness.
And the thing I'm going to say here on the Moment of Truth, between myself as Titan Nation Alliance, you got DJ that runs Chaotic Network Syndicate, and you also got Dixie Broski that runs FEW. You know, we're trying to run a company that's drama free, and we don't like people that's, you know, making fake accounts and trying to frame us when we didn't do nothing. We're just, you know, minding our own business, doing our own shows, having fun, and getting our mind off of stuff and trying to escape from reality. You can't do that when you have people like this that wants to keep on stirring the pot every single day. It gets kind of irritating. It makes you look childish in the long run. And what I'm trying to say is grow up. Simple as that.
Exactly.
Yeah, because we are trying to grow up and we trying to grow into making new friends and everything else. But how can we do that with drama people?
And it's like, and it never seems to fail when you have individuals like this in EFED and they want to stir the pot up with said people in general. I mean, it doesn't make sense to have drama and fun at the same time when we're using this as an escape from reality. Because hear me out, there's been too many drama causing people in EFED that has ruined the whole outlook of why EFED is not fun anymore. If I could be right on that. At the same time,
I agree with that, DJ.
At the same time, we have to sit here and say to ourselves, do we keep a tight-knit circle in our feds that's only friends only? Because you can't trust everybody outside of the nature. When you try to bring somebody from the outside, that ruins everything that's in the inside in the first place.
Well, here's the thing. Like, I know previous Moment of Truth, we talked about ONW and FEW, and we pretty much said it was them, but now we know who the real culprit, I think that's how you pronounce it, corporate.
The real culprit is.
The real culprit is. So I'm going to do the right thing on my behalf and apologize to ONW and also FEW of not only falsely accusing, but not even have information to cover that. Now we know.
Same here. I will vouch for that off my end as well, because I was kind of skeptical myself. And then after really evaluating everything, it's not them.
It's not them, because we were sitting in the phone call with Devin Broski on Discord when all this shit was going down. So we know who's doing this. We ain't stupid.
At the same time, if it's the same individuals that's trying to blackmail you, CJ, then we have our people in general.
Yep. It goes back
because they're trying to drive a monkey wrench in everything that we do to try to get us to break or do whatever. But at the same time, we're looking at all this knowing this is all adding up to one other scenario. We're looking at the bigger picture here.
Well, it's pretty much like this. You know, you hit the nail right on the head. With them trying to falsely accuse myself, Dixie, Devin, Ricky, it comes to the point that you have to look at in the mirror and you have to realize that
putting two and two together kind of makes sense. The whole thing that's happening with you right now, then they're trying to break up the foundation of EFED as a whole. All this is not making sense.
And it's pretty much like this. You know, I'm not trying to be like I'm rude or nothing, but the thing is, it needs to stop. Like, you know, we're supposed to come together as a community, but how can we come together as a community if people is dragging screenshots saying this and that, you know, you're blaming this and that person for that reason, but the screenshots don't add up. And then
Wait a minute. What's up with this old Outlook? Oh, this is from an older page.
oh yeah, older page.
But at the same time, something's not adding up to this point. Aaron hasn't been talking as of late. Jade is still going on trying to pursue her madness.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing about Aaron. I'm going to show you guys a little screenshot here that, really pissed me off because he got triggered because of the shit that I told him. And I'm going to show you guys on the moment of truth. So I'm not hiding shit, not trying to be rude or nothing. But here's what he told me right here in the chat.
Wow, I can't see that good. You might want to screenshot that to.
It says, so apparently now it's believed that I'm the one who created the account. And honestly, if I wanted to start an argument, I'd do it from this profile. I absolutely no beef with you and absolutely no motive to get up in your shit. In other words, he was defensive. So I replied back to him. Okay, I replied back to him because he pissed me off because I was at work. Okay, I didn't have nothing to do with the drama. I got tired of it. So I replied back to him and I said, first of all, I didn't say you, whoever you're listening to, is drama. I don't want to be around it. So have a nice day. Come back to me when you're drama free. He's like, thank you for the clarification. Appreciate you. Wish you have a good day as well. So in other words, you just admitted in that first line, Aaron, that you was the one who created the account. We busted you on thin ice.
And then here's the crazy thing about it. Question do we have is now is Aaron O'Connor, did you hand said fake account and information over to Jade Way to blackmail CJ? Makes you wonder. CJ, makes you wonder. Because at the same time,
let me pull this up so where you guys can see this because I shared it in that EFED group chat.
But it makes you wonder at the same time, Aaron O'Connor, are you being truthful? Or are you hiding shit?
Hold on, let me get this off. So we're going to do this. I'm going to go to the image file. I'm going to go to this. Here's Exhibit A right here. And you said it yourself, Aaron. You said, so you're apparently now, it's believed that I'm the one who created the fake account. It's right there in proof. You can't run from it.
Oh, we got more evidence, CJ.
So, I mean, you can't run from this shit. You can't hide from this shit.
Look at what Ricky just dropped in the chat.
So now we're going to go with...
He got defensive on this next clip that Ricky just posted.
Hold on. Let's go to this. Hold on. I'm going to take this to a whole different level here, and I'm going to add Austin.
So, he wasn't defending her. Right.
Really? What about this? Listen, Ricky, okay, I'm going to be really clear about this. I wasn't defending her. I was telling you that I have my dealings with her. I've come to learn that she is not all there. I hardly think that she is capable of doing what you guys are accusing her of. But here's the thing about it. You saying we're accusing her. We didn't accuse her. But then you had to message me saying, so apparently now it's believed that I'm the one who created the accounts. You just told on yourself.
You just snitched on your own self. That means you're contradicting what you said to Ricky and what you said to CJ are two different things. It's not valid.
Not valid.
So what I'm hearing is that Aaron O'Connor is saying that he is the one behind all the fake accounts.
Read it for yourself, Austin.
I see it. I'm reading it right now.
So we
And boy, the proof is in the pudding. Aaron,
The proof is literally right here in front of us.
it's right here in front of us. And at the same time, Aaron, you got some explaining to do, sir.
So I want to ask Dixie what she thinks about this message that Aaron O'Connor gave me, saying, so apparently now it's believed that I'm the one who created the account. That's coming from Aaron O'Connor. Dixie, what's your proof on this?
I think he's the one that's doing it.
We have our culprit.
We got the one.
You got the person that's making the fake accounts.
Oh, and more breaking news just came into to the doorstep.
Here's the thing,
Oh.
Ricky. Ricky's actually showing this, and I'm going to actually show this as well because this needs to be on the thing too. So we're going to post
Yeah,
this.
he's putting more proof out there for the taking.
We didn't say that.
Oh, snatch
now-
and grab it.
We'll take them out.
Oh, the it's hitting the fan all right, CJ, and it's
So
hitting
right
him
here,
real
another
hard.
thing. And then you say you didn't defend her, but then you go back and say this. This don't make sense. And the only reason why I defend her
It
because
doesn't.
it was time to hold the People's Court. People's Court, no, we ain't Judge Joe Brown or none of that big judges you see on TV. We exposed the truth because you was the one that made the accounts. You minted it in the first message. You're the one that defended Jade. I mean, how many
And
more
her crew.
on you to make you understand that you are the problem?
If you're not going to be a part of the solution, you're part of the problem. And at this point in time, you are added to the problem with Jade Wade in the first place. You defended her, you backed her up, you did the accounts, you're caught in the cookie jar.
And not only that,
Ah.
he's the one that told me and Babe that she was underage.
So now we got a pedophile.
And then on top of all that, here's the other crazy thing about this, CJ, that I'm not realizing. You want to know one thing about this, CJ? That's the kicker part to me. You want to know what the crazy solution I just thought of, CJ?
What?
What if that picture that was under the said Cody Justice account really tied to Aaron O'Connor?
Could be.
Even the Devin one.
What if that picture was tied to him in general?
So we got the proof. We know who's doing it. That's all that matters.
And all that matters is one thing. You're caught in the cookie jar, red-handed. No sugarcoating or anything. You're busted.
So now, how do we say this in words? In the words of Danhausen, instead of "you are cursed," you are guilty.
Mm-hmm. Caught in 4K, sir.
Caught in 4K. You can't lie to Devin Broski about this. You can't lie to Iceman about this. You can't lie. And,
Can't lie to me.
I'm going to say this here on the Moment of Truth. We now know it wasn't fake. So the truth has been revealed.
Revealed.
So looks like I'm going to have to put the big boy shoes on and give Feck an apology because now we found out who the big boy really did it. Which big boy really did
Now we
The
know who
crime.
the culprit is behind the scenes.
pretty much.
We
Now that we
got
know who
that
the
guy
culprit is.
red-handed, and I gotta admit, at the same time, I do gotta throw my little chips in the bag to CJ as well. So we gotta make this known on the Facebook message with him publicly. We got our real guy, and we're sorry for the mistake.
Let's not forget that Ray tried to throw Feck underneath the bus as well.
Yeah, that is true. He did that.
Yeah, and I try. Don't forget that I try to tell y'all who it really was too. Me and
Yeah.
Gangster did.
Yep. So I think that's a short episode for the Moment of Truth. I want to thank Dixie, DJ, and Austin for joining. But we know
Yep.
who you are. That's the main thing. I don't have to go an hour to 2 hours to make a big
We just know who the real culprit is.
Now that we know, now we gotta make an apology to Feck.
In other words, you can't run. You know, I think it says this in one of the in the Bible. It says you can't run from your deeds. So what is done in the darkness will be brought to the light. So in other words, you're caught. You don't have any other thing to do besides to start this drama.
And for the record, everybody, I'm gonna say this right now. If you are following the XCW Network channel, please do us all a favor and unsubscribe to that channel. His show does not need no watching no more. Come to the real deal. That's coming soon.
Yep. So we're gonna call it a stream. DJ's right. Don't subscribe to them. Go somewhere else that doesn't have this drama and tries to accuse people cutthroat scenario. And we will see you guys on the next one.